rockers and Mercuryans. Our final topic for today's Rock and Mercury show is directly to our girl Tamar Braxton, who caught herself in a whole new drama with one of her co-hosts, Jessie Woo, who she called a friend, and they called each other friends for a while. But they got into some drama over her embarrassing man, Jr. Tamar's embarrassing man, Jr. Continue to embarrass her, continuing to put her in drama against other black women. Now has her out here threatening other black women over him, over him. Like, I cannot believe this. Like, so now she's in a drama with Jessie Woo and her friend Maggie, who is apparently dating somebody in the industry as well. Like, it is such a disaster, a mess. Like, how do you start threatening a fellow woman in general? Forget the black woman part. How do you start threatening another woman over some man who embarrassed you in front of the whole world? Over there messing with the other, he's messing with all kind of women out there. She already had the drama that we talked about last time, where he was out there with one of the girls from Love and Hip Hop. You know, like, it's just always some mess. Always Tommy. What's her name? Tommy, with the girl Tommy. We know her. Like, she caused all kind of drama. There was some beef with them, and it was just all just so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for Tamar Braxton. Now, if you don't know, Toni Braxton is Tamar Braxton's sister. We're gonna leave Miss Good Toni out of this. Toni Braxton has nothing to do with this. She's over there dealing with her immune disorder and trying to deal with her health and make sure she's healthy and and able to, keep living her best life. So we're gonna leave Miss Toni Braxton out of this. But that's the only reason we even know Tamar. Yes, Tamar's talented. Yes, she has her own voice. Yes, she was on Big Brother and all these things. But what Tamar is doing is just so embarrassing. So first off, Jessie Woo came out with a video saying that Tamar Braxton had come at her all sideways and incorrect, threatening her friend Maggie, saying that Tamar saying that her friend Maggie, who they had all went to the parties with, whatever, alcohol's involved and all that, her friend Maggie tried to get at her at this time ex, Jr. Because they weren't together at the time. So she was mad. She was in her feelings, saying like, "You better get your friend Maggie. You better get her. Like, I'm gonna delete her. I'm gonna get her. I'm gonna end her." Like, she said all this in text messages that Jessie Woo released. Now Jessie Woo and Tamar Braxton both work at the same news network. Or gossip network, if you can call it news. It's like gossip. It's a channel. That's both of their jobs. Their jobs at the same place. They have the same boss. They have the same HR department and all that. So I'm like, how are you doing this in this situation? Like, how are you even putting yourself in a situation where you can get fired from your job? And she needs that job. I know that she may have her concerts and stuff. Hollywood is really weird. People seem as if they have that money, but they don't even got that money. They really don't even have that money like that. They be like just trying their best to keep face, and so she needs her job. And she's over here causing issues over a man that's disrespected her and trying to use her for clout, consistently. And I believe that this man Jr., her boyfriend, or new who she's engaged to now because she got back with them after all this drama. Imagine after all that drama, you still get back with this man who's already embarrassed you in front of Tommy and literally went out to the a courtside game with Tommy and had her taking videos and pictures and over there being intimate with each other. All this stuff, you're gonna bring him back in the circle. Bring him back in the circle. Let him embarrass you again and again and again. Like, it's just so heartbreaking to see that she would go to the measures of threatening another black woman over this man. Over this man that's not black. I'll just say that. It doesn't matter what race he is, but it does. But he looks like Colonel Sanders. Let's just be real. And that's what Jessie Woo called him, Colonel Sanders. And I look at them both like, I don't like, there's Jessie Woo's wrong and Tamar Braxton's wrong in this. Like, Jessie Woo's not a good friend because when Tamar Braxton said she was gonna attack and she threatened her friend Maggie, she gave Tamar Braxton didn't even know Maggie's name. She sent her Maggie's Instagram page. Thank you, Smurf, for the gift. I see the gift came through. Thank you so much. She sent her the Instagram page of Maggie. What would have happened if Tamar was serious and really went through with it and attacking this woman? That's not a real friend. So Jessie Woo's in the wrong too. But it's just like, I hold Tamar Braxton to a higher standard because her sister's Toni Braxton and she's smart. Like, Tamar is not a dummy. She was on a talk show, The Real, before she got fired off of there because of some drama with Lonnie Love and some producer dramas and all kind of craziness. She got fired off that show. Like, she's constantly has drama following her. And I think she thinks that this is going to give her relevancy. I mean, here we are talking about her. Oh, thank you for the Rudolph. Thank you for the reindeer gift. I appreciate that, Smurf. Um, oh my God, I think she thinks that this is somehow going to like legitimize all, like this job is going to legitimize her in some type of way. She already is that girl. She has that beautiful voice. She's so talented, but she doesn't recognize her self-worth. She's in a space where she is mentally like has had issues of her, taking up, thinking of, ending herself, and she's had that. She's been public about that. Okay, so if you're in that space, then why are you putting yourself in more drama? Why are you with a man who does not care about you, Tamar? This man is going to leave you. This is directly to Tamar. This man's going to leave you the second that every drop of your little bit of clout you have left, which is hand me down from Tony Braxton, once every drop of that is sucked out of you by JR, he's gone. He's out of the picture. Like, forbid you have a baby or something with this man. Like, this is a disaster. I see my ex-husband all in this situation. I see the same. It's like a prototype. It's like these people just have the same corny plays that they do. Thank you, Leafy, for the gift. Thank you for the elephant trunk. Thank you so much. But like, it's like they have this like same prototype that they do to use you up and try to play on your emotions. That she knows, like JR knows that she's manipulatable, that she's jealous and manipulatable. She needs to take her jealousy out of the picture and see for the truth. JR does not love you, Tamar. JR does not love Tamar. He would not do. You don't do the things that he's done if you loved somebody. You don't do that, and so. It breaks my heart to see her go through this because I do care about Tamar. I want her to do well. I want her to have a beautiful experience going forward in life. But this is not the way. This isn't the way, Tamar. It's just not the way. It's not the way. Thank you so much, Leafy, for the cowboy hat. Oh my, wait, that Smurf did the cowboy hat. Thank you so much for the cowboy hat. Oh my goodness. But yeah, we want her to do well. I want her to do best. And honestly, I'm nervous for her mental health too because she said it publicly that she struggles with that. And now she's having this man who doesn't care if she passes. In fact, he wants to get married as fast as he can. Oh my God, a train! Thank you for the train. Thank you for that train, Smurf. Oh my God, that's such a blessing. Thank you so much. But yeah, she's already struggling in the space that she's in. She's already in a tough battle. I don't want her going off the edge over somebody who doesn't care about her livelihood. I'm sure that JR would love for her to do, the worst thing to herself. Because then he would get money after the marriage. I'm sure they're going to get married without any prenup. He'll get some kind of clout or some kind of money or life insurance, whatever, off of her if she does something to herself. He does not care. And he's made it so evident. And so I just hope that Tamar wakes up to the situation. I really, really, really hope that she gets out of this. Like, that's why I'm so animated about it. I don't want to see a story talking about broken-hearted Tamar, is no longer with us anymore. Rest in power, Tamar. Like, no, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear Tamar leaves this Colonel Sanders man and goes on to better and brighter things, into her brighter future, creates a new album that's even better than the last album, has a tour that's actually sold out and not pretend sold out because she's been pretending to sell out seats when she hasn't. This man was out there talking to the ops, the people. Imagine you have an enemy. Imagine you have an enemy and this man that you say you're in love with, that you guys are broken up for a moment, he goes to your actual enemy, starts to date your enemy, talking all kind of mess about you. This is my ex did this to me. He did this to me multiple times to different people. It's so trash. A trash thing to do. Anyway, they go with your enemy, they talk all this mess about you, and then you bring them back in your life? You bring them back in your inner circle? Are you that desperate, Tamar? Hat and mustache. Thank you so much. I love it. Thank you so much, Leafy. But are you that desperate, Tamar? Like, you're better than that? You are a queen, Tamar. You deserve better. Please leave JR. Please don't marry JR. Please don't have a kid with JR. I think she's past the age of having a kid. I believe, no offense to any ages, but like, I think she's past that age. I hope, at least. Because this is just like a really dark situation, and so I really want her to survive it. I'm wishing you the best, Tamar, but please leave JR. You deserve better. You deserve better than JR. Like, he's playing you, and you don't deserve to be played. You do not deserve to be played. And also, JR, be careful, because once she realizes that you're playing her, it's gonna be hell to pay. Because Tamar don't play. Tamar is she's about that life. So, all right. That's the end of that topic. Oh my gosh! Thank y'all so much